Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to our builds. Today we've got the next 3 stages of Build Your Own John Wick Ford Mustang. So we've got a second pack of the Ford Mustang. We've got stages 3 to 5. This is still available if you want to go and get it. Head on over, I'll put a QR code on the screen there. That brings up all my socials and also the builds that I'm doing. So the Ford Mustang build will be in there. So head on over and sign up for this if you haven't already done so. I really enjoyed pack 1 of this, so I'm really looking forward to getting into pack 2. So yeah, let's kick off with stage 3. Stage 3, there's your magazine for your facts and story bits about John Wick. And we get to the build stages. So we're doing the front grille in this one. We're adding some high beams and some normal beams in this one. So we also add the emblem in there. Then we're going to add these beams. This is the dipped beams. They go in the actual frame here. I'm going to just attach the grille onto this part here as well. And that is basically, yeah, that's all we're doing in this one. So a bit more about the actual car and Ford itself. Okay, so with our piece of grille, which is this one here, with this way around, we're going to take these two parts here. So you want the ones that are labelled L2 and R2. So we're going to make sure that these go in the right way. This one's going to go that way around, just slide in the middle there. That's going to be held in the back with some D screws, and also this one as well. So we can take the second one, we can apply, drop that in. So we're going to apply this one in here as well. We can secure both of them in with some D screws. Let's just get the first of these screws in. First one, and the second one. Just like that. We do exactly the same on the other side. Again, making sure the notch is at the bottom. Sliding that into place. We can put 2 more screws in the back. So first screw all the way in. And the second one. There we are. So that is that in there just like that. Now we'll just take the actual lenses and they're just going to slide into place. So you can push them in just like that. And there we are. That is them on there. So now just here we can put the emblem. So that is this emblem here. That's just a push fitted into there just like that. Put that to the side and we can bring in this nice big metal piece here, and again we're going to be attaching some lenses to this. So we can take this one, this will be marked R1 and L1. These want to be with D screws again, and we're going in the 2 holes just here. And the second one. That went in. So the second one. There we are. 2 more D screws. Again, don't over tighten these, as you don't want to break the plastic. There we are. So there's that on there, just like so. Now it wants us to do exactly the same as what we just did on that one, but attach some lenses. So let's attach some lenses in there. They do go a certain way round. There's a little notch on the actual clear lens, and there's a groove for it to sit in. Not that it wants to go in it. Okay, that's the first one in. That didn't want to stay in. I had to give that a good push to get that to stay in. So let's do the second one. Move that one down and push that one in. Give it a good push. And there we are. There's them lenses in there, just like that. Okay, now we can take this part here and we're just going to slide that into place in here, just like so. I did have a tab on mine, I did cut it off because it wouldn't go in with the tab on. And now from the back we can take the first grill we made, lining that up into there, just like so. You secure that in with 4 E-screws in these 2 holes here and the top ones here. Let's do these bottom ones first. First one. Now the second one. Yeah, and 2 more at the top. Last screw now is going just in here. And there we are. That is all we have to do in this stage. We keep the license plate until another stage. Okay, stage 4 is your magazine. Here's your build stages. So we are starting the engine. So it looks like we get the engine cylinder head. So we get the right cylinder head this time. That's what we're going to be assembling. So we're going to attach this part down into here. Pop that on there. A couple of C-screws to secure that on. We're going to add a filter in there and an oil cap and the logo of the engine logo on there as well. Okay, so starting off, we're going to take our right cylinder head. This part is metal and this part is plastic. This is going to slide into the back just like that. And then to hold this on, we're going to actually pressure fit this in to there just like that. We're going to turn this over and a couple of C-screws are going to go in here and here to secure that in. These are quite big, hefty C-screws, these are. Nice and tight, and that'll hold that in there, and that's not going to go anywhere. Let's put the second screw in. And there we are. So next we're going to take the valve and we're going to push that into this hole here. So push it all the way down so it sits on there just like that. And there is a logo in there, so if you want that facing a certain way you can have it sideways like that. Then we're going to take the actual oil cap and that is going in here that way around, just like that. Now the final thing to do is we've got to put our little sticker on, which is this little sticker here, just in this little slot here. So you can take that off of there. Now I have no idea if I've put that sticker on the right way. I've just done it the same way as they've got it in the magazine. But yeah, that is this stage all complete. Stage 5, I believe we're continuing on with the engine block. Yeah, so engine again, this is the left cylinder head now, so we're doing the left cylinder head, basically starting off the same way, attaching that onto there, a couple of C-screws in the back, and then we apply a dipstick in there. So nice, quick and easy stage to finish up today. And here is the rest of your magazine. Very nice. Okay, so just like in the last stage, we're going to slide that into the back there, take our cylinder head, put that back on, try again, there we are. So a couple of C-screws in the back of that one, that one in, one more, last screw of the day. There we are. So just in the center, just down here, is where we can put our dipstick. It is going to be a bit fiddly to get that in there. It is quite a loose fit, so turn that around, actually face it that way. That's a better fit. So yeah, there we are. That is this stage complete. There's our two parts of our cylinder head and our front grille. So that is it, guys. That is our Mustang Pack 2 all complete. And look at the engine cylinder heads. They look really, really cool. I do like the colours on there. And the filter in that does bring out a good bit of detail in that. This is still available, guys. If you do want to pick this up for yourself, head on over to the link down below. I have put it in the description, and you can scan the QR code on there. It'll bring you to my link tree. You can go in there, and the John Wick build's in there. So I hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, please remember to leave a like down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.